Jack, Jack, come back. What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be performing the task of a chimney sweep. We've lived in this house for about 2 years now, and the chimney has not been cleaned. You should clean and inspect your chimney at least once a year. I'm not a certified chimney sweep or anything like that, so, take my word with a grain of salt. I'm just going to share with you my knowledge, and if you have any more advanced knowledge of things that I should be looking for, feel free to chime in, because I think YouTube is a great learning community. But come on, lads, it's stepping time. You ever watch that Mary Poppins movie where Bert's on the roof? Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time. Yeah, one of my favorite movies, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, I was up on the roof about a week ago. I measured the inside diameter of the flue. It is a steel flue. It's not a masonry chimney of any sort. And I measured it to be 8 inches, so I bought an 8 inches brush. It's important that you have the same size brush as the inside diameter of your chimney flue. If you try to use a brush that's too large, there's a good chance you're going to get that stuck in there, and then you're going to have to be paying a professional to come over and remove that brush. So yeah, let me start getting set up and I'll take you along. Okay, so here we are at the fireplace, and the first thing I'm going to do is open up the flue, because when all this dust comes down, I want to make sure that it comes all the way down and doesn't get trapped in the flue shut off there. So I'm going to open this up. This may cause some dust. Probably the proper way to do this is to completely seal this area off, but I have glass doors, so I feel I'm okay. So I'm just going to close this up. And the reason I put that bag in there is I want to see how much soot we actually clean out of the chimney. So flue's open, bag set, doors are closed. Let's start going up on the roof. Something that I kind of forgot to mention is if you plan to clean your own chimney, you cannot just purchase a chimney brush. What you have to do is also purchase a fiberglass rod that these chimney brushes go on. Thankfully, we're going to have a problem here. This is a different size thread, but thankfully I've had this fiberglass rod, but turns out that it is a different thread size. So let me go to my plumbing box and see if I have a reducer fitting that will allow me to make this work, which I just might have something that'll work here. And I actually think this is going to work out quite nice. Hopefully this is the right size, which I think it will be. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, look at that. That is awesome. I'm so happy I have this fitting box. I actually just organized this the other day. So in here I have quick connects. I have, these are female, same size pieces, male size pieces, and then I have reducer fittings. So you guys go ahead and make fun of me for saving all these odds and ends that I pick up out of the trash and from work and stuff like that, but I mean, for this little thing, it really paid off, because this saved me about an hour. It would have taken me an hour to go out to the store, buy this little 50-cent adapter fitting and whatever. So it really pays to save and organize all your random fittings and stuff like that. So now I think we're about ready to go on the roof. Okay, so I'm up here on the chimney now, and in order to get this cap off, I need to unscrew this little nut and bolt here. I did not bring up a screwdriver, but those of you that have watched some of my previous videos know that I always carry my little multi-tool on here with this fixed Phillips head screwdriver. So I should be able to take this off no problem. Okay, so let's take a look at the buildup here. Clearly, we have a decent bit of buildup here, especially along the screen right there. You can see all that stuff falling out. As for the actual pipe, it's not too bad, but there's definitely a good bit of creosote, especially along the rim here. So a tool that I brought up on the roof to aid me in cleaning areas where that brush could not reach is a simple wire brush, and this is just going to help me get all those areas that that brush cannot get, like especially around the cap here. No, but in all seriousness, definitely be careful when you get down, because that creosote, when you brush it all off, it's like this black kind of cruddy stuff, and it's kind of slippery, so be kind of careful you don't slip. Alright, let's come in here and see how much creosote we kicked out of here. Something interesting that I noticed when I came in is the flue actually got closed, I guess, when I hit a brush, so I'm going to open this up and see if we get any of that pours out. Really, not too much, so I guess the brush just kind of tapped that closed. How much we got here? See, we don't have too much, but that definitely is some. Better safe than sorry, clearly. Now the last thing I gotta do is get up in here with a mask and get my wire brush out and just clean out the last little bit. As you can see, there's some definitely caking up in there, so yeah, definitely wear a dust mask, and you know, it's probably a good idea to lay out a mat and have some kind of ventilation going on, but I'm gonna wing it here. Be careful, be safe, and that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, it's so scary up here. Wee! Wee! That could have ended very badly. You know, the trick to not being afraid of heights is to fall a little. Yeah, nice day to catch some rays on the roof. You know, my jaw's starting to not work so good because it's only about 15 degrees Fahrenheit up here, but yeah, come on, tan on.